Hello everybody, welcome back to Epic Land, Infused versus Obscene. It's currently 2-1 in favour of Obscene. We'll update it in a second, and we are live here on Mirage for the pistol round. So, the vast majority of the Obscene players waiting outside of B, leaving one player to flank from behind onto towards the A bomb site to make a little bit of noise as Henry looks like that they're actually selling the Fate. Maybe he's lobbed a smoke or two, and Banks, it looks like they're going to push B.
Yeah, I can see we've gone live. Pretty crazy right now, but Mirage, and we don't have any game sound, Kai.
No, we don't.
What?
I forgot about game sound. There we go.
This is why we don't give you production, we leave it to me. So, Infused on the CT side at the moment. 0-0 is your score. Pistol round in action. Who's going to be able to take this? Infused on the retake right now. JT does go down. Crucial does do the damage. Cryptic onto Red Snake. They're all grouped up near the same position. I do not like this. Jack and Henry going absolutely insane. 1 versus 3 right now. And oh no, he jumped up and jumped off. He's on the bomb. Oh, he gets the diffuser. Huge from him. Jack, it's all up to him right now. He goes down and Cryptic saved the day. He's 4 kills. Gets the round. And Obscene, they're doing it again.
Yep. Obscene hype. Cryptic's hype. And, well, Infused. It looked like it was going to be a solid retake, but it didn't work at the end. It was a perfect plant. That there, Banks, was an example of how beneficial it can be just to plant in the right place. It was planted for apps. Obscene knew they wanted to stick at least one person in apps as a last-minute call in that kind of situation.
Woo!
And they definitely made it work. But yeah, great scout kill from Crucial. We're not seeing anything too mad come out from Infused, like, for example, the Envy 4-man scout buys. But that kill, without a doubt, will definitely make life easier for Infused, who, to be fully honest, they need life as easy as possible. And the fact that Hud's G is pushed all the way out of A into T spawn, we'd expect these CTs to really rotate round to B now that they've got this information.
Well, if he gets a little bit more of a move on, he could catch up with him very soon. Weber jumps down and takes down Henry G with the glue. Oh, fantastic shot on the Crucial as well. That's one of the scouts out the way. And Henry G, Hudge G even, sorry, comes behind, takes down JT with the 5-7, turn it into a 3v3. The bomb's just been planted. Infused could potentially do this, but that nade's going to be huge. Weber gets another one, 3 kills for him. The nade does some damage as well. And, well, the scout of Chak is going to change this around. It's up to Jacob right now. Oh, Jacob gets rid of Chak. 1v1 between Hudge G and him. Hudge G got just a pistol on him. Oh, wow. Whoa, that went right to the wire. A dink on Jacob's head. But again, another round on the board for Obscene. Infused, though, playing a little bit better. Playing a bit more of brain. Maybe this break's done him a bit of good.
Yeah, well, those scouts definitely came into great use, and we see why so many teams opt to buy them, and they were really close to actually winning the round as well. Scoreboard-wise, we've got Cryptics, obviously 4 frags because he got a 4-man on the pistol round for Obscene, and James, it looks like they're going straight to the B bomb side again, and Husky really should be able to hear them from here, and he might be able to shoot them from behind.
Well, Cryptic's the first one down, still gets a kill. Check then goes down. Oh, this is huge from Obscene, clearing it up, and even with all of the CTs basically in the B bomb site, bar Red Snake, Infused still can only get 1 member down right now. Now Jacob waiting in the wings, making sure no one's going to push from behind. They're looking for Red Snake. Red Snake's best option here is just to try and get a gun. If he can get a weapon in his hands, that's going to be the way forward for him. JT, he's got to be careful. Check every corner. He is being cautious. Is he going to look in the right place? He sees him and gets the kill. 17 health remaining. Another round on the board for Obscene. 3-0 right now. And, well, this is going to be the round that's going to decide the flow, the pace of this game. This is going to be the all-important gun round.
Yep, like we said earlier on, guys, these two teams clashed heads. Well, basically these two teams seeded both first and second, I believe, at this event. So no surprise to see them both in the final. They played each other in the upper bracket final yesterday on this very same map. And I don't know the score off the top of my head because I didn't cast the game. But what I do know is that Infused ended up winning that game. So Obscene heading straight towards a B bomb site. Henry G not stood up for long. And, well, Obscene very close to just planting this bomb, and it's an easy job for them now. They just need to make sure they don't peek and just hold their angles.
Well, Red Snake coming through that smoke. Fantastic position from Cryptic. He gets the kill. It's all up to Chak, who's going to be on the save most likely. He's in a 1v3. The bomb is down. And his best bet is to save his M4 and take it through to another round. It's going to be 4-0 to Obscene Esports in Infused. Once again, this is just not looking good.
It's very simple from Infused. I mean, they just pushed 2 people through apps, sent 2 people through short, and then basically it was just standard firefights between the players on the bomb sites. We didn't see a defensive smoke go out from Infused. You know how you see, I mean, it's pretty much bog standard nowadays on the B bomb site and Mirage when you see the CTs just smoke that area in the apps, either from the bin or from just behind the bench. And what that does is, most of the time, it prevents an early push like that. It prevents the terrorists from having to push through. Utilize Molotovs if you need to. You normally have 2 players on the B bomb site. You recycle that smoke, use it again, because the T's, unless they're madmen, which Obscene Esports that we've seen so far are not, they're not going to rush through a smoke like that.
Well, 4-0 is your current score. Chak does have the M4. The rest of Infused will be on the eco. Fantastic shot from Weber. The middle does take down Crucial. Will he see Chak in that smoke though? It will start to fade very soon, and he's got to be careful. Keita opens up onto Red Snake on the A bomb site, and Infused are being picked apart left, right, and centre. Chak pokes out, and he loses his head to Weber. Absolutely beautiful shot from him. Jacob onto Hudge G, and now it's all up to Henry G, the last man left. And Weber, 3 kills, 3 headshots. He knows what he's come to do, and Infused can't stop him right now.
Also, apparently both teams have lost 10% off their prize pool winnings.
Both teams?
Yep, because they're apparently delaying too much. So, yeah, that's a lesson that everyone can learn from.
And the thing is, we need to start enforcing rules like this, because teams have got to start taking this seriously. EPS has serious rules. If you don't upload your demos, if you don't turn up on time, if you're not doing wire, you will lose your prize money. And Crucial, though, starts off the round 4 Infused just the way they need it. Gets 1, gets 2, Chak gets 2 as well. That's more like it, Infused. 4 members alive, and they finally get a round on the board at 5-1. But this could be what they needed to get some momentum, and they need it fast.
They do, and it'll be exactly what the doctor ordered if they manage to drop Obscene as well come this next round, because Obscene, because of the amount of consecutive rounds they won in a row, their money is still somewhat healthy. Jacob on over $8,000, so Infused really need to win this round to put an end to this healthy economy on the terrorist side. And let's not forget, Banks, Mirage really is a slightly more CT-sided map, and when you are a terrorist on Mirage, you aim for around 6 rounds. So Obscene are only 1 round away from that already, and it's so early in this map.
It's definitely a 60-40 map, I'd say. I completely agree with you on that, but at Infused level, they should be pushing a little bit harder than what they are now. They had a great round, but look at that. Crucial, the man of the moment for last round 4 Infused, goes down at the hands of Keita. Nice AWP shot. They looked bang on with each other, but Keita got the better of him. Now Red Snake is going to try and just smoke that out, get rid of the Molotov grenade from there. Jaken, though, jumped up, got his face ripped off by Red Snake, and we are now in a 4 versus 4 situation. And the bomb is making its way to the A bomb site very slowly right now, and it looks like the team Obscene are getting themselves ready to assault this A bomb site as a collective, with only Chak and Red Snake to defend it. Oh, and Keita knows he has a good idea where Red Snake is right now. Oh, fantastic shot from him. JT manages to take down Chak with the AK-47. It's 4 versus 2 right now. The bomb's going to be planted by Weber. CT spawn is nicely smoked out there. And, well, Obscene, they're just doing everything right at the moment.
Well, even then, when an Obscene player pushed up ramp, we saw 1 CT face him. Red Snake, who was hiding at Get Right. Granted, if he had faced him, then Keita probably would have killed him anyways. But you can't afford to limit these battles to 1v1 battles. As a CT, you've got to be there to get the return frag. You've got to be in constant communication with your teammate. And I think the best word to describe this grand final for Team Infused is catastrophic.
Yes.
Because
major flop.
They've not played well. Something significant has gone wrong, and a lot of people in the chat are probably going to say, I'll tell you what's gone wrong, they're throwing for skins. The answer is no, they're not throwing for skins. They've flown in Sak from Greece, Crucial from the Netherlands. This has not been cheap for Team Infused, and they've come here to win.
And we saw it, we were talking to their manager. To a mixed team. We were talking to their manager on Skype. You saw the conversation, we were having words with him, and he was saying they've been strict instructions to take this seriously. 4 to 5 days a week practice. It needs to be regular practice. They need to start getting in against the Euros and stuff. Well, if they perform like this, it's not going to happen.
Well, we want them to be, you know, the first UK team at a CSGO major. But if they keep playing like this, as much as I love these players and love them as both players and people, I just don't think they can do it if they keep playing like this. They've got to improve.
Oh, nades go out towards Chak. The bomb's going to be planted, but JT's not actually covered by any smoke himself. They've smoked out all the major areas. The bomb goes down without any firefight really happening, and JT's in an awesome position. Gets the first opening kill onto Red Snake there. He's going to look for Henry G round the corner. Henry G does get the better of him, but Keita's managed to get the kill onto Chak with the AWP. Keita's in a fantastic position. Huge shot onto Henry G with the AWP, and now it's going to be up to Weber to sneak round and see who can pick off. He stops Crucial from being able to save his weapon. Hudg's now having to run away, and Infused desperately need this money. They have to keep saving, but Obscene are going to go 7-1 right now, and, well, Infused are just in the same old rut that we've seen in the past few maps.
And Hud's he's not going to be able to save either, so that's the Infused economy flushed down the drain, and, well. 7-1 in favour of Obscene, and let's not forget, James, that if Infused lose this map, they've lost this final. And the only map that Infused will walk out of this final with is the map that they were handed for free, simply because they came through the upper bracket. Meaning they won't have actually won a map in this final.
Well, look at this from Obscene. All the flashes have gone over. Henry G can't see anything. We can see the alert above his head. And oh, Weber gets Hud's G. Oh my god, Jacob flurrying with the AK-47, rips off Henry G's head. JT onto Red Snake as well. This is just absolutely mind-blowing. Only 2 members alive left for Infused. These rounds are happening so fast. And again, Infused, just no answer to any of this. Crucial onto Jakem. And, well, Keita comes in with 1 kill with the AWP. Cryptic's onto Crucial, and that's going to put it at 8-1 in favour of Obscene. And Infused still just flagging behind with no sign of return.
No sign of return whatsoever. And again, they keep losing these rounds, and it's making their money look terrible. And really, on a map like Mirage, you want to control mid. You want to be able to prevent the terrorists attacking the B bomb site from short and attacking the B bomb site from connector as well to take mid control. Normally you utilise an AWP there, so Infused, they've realised this. They know that Obscene are utilising connector a lot, so they've decided to push connector now. But these smokes that are going to go over, they're probably going to smoke jungle with this. They're probably going to smoke steps, and we're going to see a repeat of the last round most likely, where we're going to see CTs try and push through connector, but I don't think they're going to have much luck.
What you say about the mid-control, we completely overlooked that. We hadn't spoken about it, and it's very true. This map relies on mid-control. And also, Mirage was Obscene's choice. They picked this map, and this just doesn't bode well in any sense for Infused right now. 3 versus 3. Crucial comes from behind. He picks up 3. This could be huge right now. And look, Henry G is running, and oh my god. What is Weber doing right there? It's all up to Jacob now. He's in a firefight with Crucial, who's been huge right now. The bomb is down and ticking, but Jacob only got 42 health left. Henry G picks him off, and finally, Infused are going to be able to pick up another round. But if Crucial had not got the flank, that would have been another story. And I still have no idea what Weber was doing, just that he was having a little break.
But what happened was, the bomb was actually planted for connector, so Weber was hiding underground. So what would happen is, if Jacob ended up dying and Infused were defusing the bomb, they wouldn't be able to find Weber anywhere on the bomb site. So one person would defuse and the other guys would go and try and hunt him.
And
because the CTs rotated through connector, they're not going to assume that they just ran past Weber. So he was hiding underground so that he'd be able to come and kill the diffuser, and there'd be enough time for the bomb to go off. But look at this, Red Snake wasting no time, pushing up mid. Infused trying to teach Obscene a lesson at their own game. Crucial there. Don't know if that terrorist is going to expect him to be within the window. He's just sat inside that smoke, but no frag just yet. But, well, Zach bought the Mag 7 and failed to capitalise on it, and it's currently 3-on-3.
He didn't even get a shot off with that. Jacob in a great position here, gets the better of Hudge G, and now we're in a 3 versus 2 situation. Henry G and Crucial for Infused to take on the 3 members of Obscene. The bomb looks like it's heading towards B right now. They've got 1 in A and 1 in connector and 1 in B. The guy in connector is going to be Crucial, but Obscene have got plenty of time to play with, and Henry G might take a gamble here. I think he's staying back at the moment, but if he goes into the site, he could effectively clean this up and put another round on the board for Infused that they so desperately need.
Well, he's got to make a decision now. Does he go? Does he face the terrorists, or does he hide on the bomb site and wait for them to come to him? So let's see what decision he decides to take. It looks like, yeah, he's going to play this very passive. Oh no, he should have really dropped Jacob there. That kill would have been crucial to stop Obscene in their tracks. And now they're going to try and Molotov him out. Nailed in the head by Weber. And Crucial now in a very, very, very tough situation. Granted, he's just shot Keita through the wall, but 3 versus 1 Banks.
And that Molotov's going to force him out of position. It
He's
starts doing damage to him. He's got 4 health left. He's going to have to go save it now. And, well, 9 for 2 it is going to be. And even in a round where Infused could potentially have won it, it just slips out of their fingers. They're just not hitting the shots they need to.
Nope. And like I said, Crucial is pretty much a dead man. They are going to try and hunt him down. And that player, who's that player to try and hunt him down, actually? It is Jacob. So the question at hand is Jacob going to have enough time to hunt him down? No, he's not, but I think Crucial knows exactly where he is. So 9-2 in favour of Obscene, and well, the best Infused can really hope for here is 9-6, and it'll still mean that they'll have lost the half on the more favoured half on this map. So yeah, not looking good for Infused.
No, Infused still down and out at the moment. They've managed to pick up 2 rounds, which is better than what we've seen on some halves, but that's the start they needed. HUDG straight from middle, opens up. The rest of them are going out, pushing with the pistols. HUDG needs to try and get another one down. Yes, he does. He makes it happen. It's 2 versus 4 right now, and it's in favour of Infused for once. Cryptix takes down Red Snake. HUDG onto Cryptix. HUDG with another. Absolutely mental from him. 4 huge kills. And he pretty much single-handedly won that round for Infused, taking it for 9-3.
9-3 the score. And let's see what Obscene Esports are going to do. Again, they've won so many rounds, they can still afford to buy up. They've had a lot of success, Banks, trying to just, you know, apply a set piece onto the A-bomb site, smoke out the right areas and push straight in and try and return the frags. And if you ask me, I think that's exactly what we're going to see yet again. And the fact that there's only one person in TAC who's slap bang on top of this A-bomb site, this could work very, very well for them if they execute fast. And here it comes.
Well, it's going to be a fast A push now from Obscene. Shaq in a great position there behind the box. Gets the first kill on Keita. Gets a second. Is finally naded down. But he's done his job. They're currently a 1-man advantage for Team Infused right now. They need to keep this in their favour. Oh, Cryptic, so he's being pushed out with their Molotov grenades. And again, they're not checking behind him. Red Snake gets one. Crucial gets another. All up to J-Chem. And Obscene, you can't keep falling for that. You've got to keep checking behind you. Otherwise, you're going to let Infused win some very easy rounds.
You hit the nail on the head when you said that Sack did his job. That's all he had to do. Just try and get a frag. And by getting a frag, exactly, hold them back and buy time for the rest of his teammates to rotate through. And Obscene Esports, is this finally their first eco? No, they can still afford to buy, but lose this one, then obviously it'll be the last round of the half, so they're going to try and force the buy, but it's not going to be great for them. So let's see whether Infused can really rally the troops and get their 6th round on the board. I hope they do, because we really don't want this to be a whitewash.
No, we want to see a good final game here, but HUDG is not going to do that. He's missing simple shots. Does manage to get one, but he's shut down by J-Chem. They're in the B bomb site. Crucial's there to back him up. Crucial gets 2. Henry G with another on the AK. It's all up to Weber right now. He's getting attacked from behind as well. Goes for some crazy spray, but Chuck gets the better of him. 9-4-5, and it's in favour of Obscene, but Infused, they're pulling it back. They're clawing away, and they're putting on an impressive performance now, I have to say. Not what we'd expect from still below par, but they're doing their job.
Yes, they are, and it seems like we might have a pause that's just kicked in at the wrong time. But that could be a half-time pause, Banks, because obviously we have a delay on GoTV.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's say, obviously you're a very experienced man in Counter-Strike. Let's say you find yourself on this Infused lineup in this certain scenario where you're 2-1 down in the BO5 and, well, you've just lost the more favoured half on Mirage. What would you be trying to say to your team?
You need to just sit there and stay motivated. Whoever's their in-game leader, he needs to keep the team morale strong. He needs to keep them focused. He can't let them get heads down. And if there's any bickering going on in between internally, that has to stop now. They cannot be having a pop at each other. They cannot be going, oh, it's your fault, it's whose fault. It doesn't matter right now. You need to play your game and get shit done.
So, as expected, money's tight for Obscene, but, hey, never rule out the Rec 9.
No, definitely not. We've seen it over and over again. That Rec 9 Obscene just pull out rounds out the bag that you'd never expect. And Well, look at that from JT. Gets Red Snake down. JKM does go down the hands of Chak, but them Tech 9s are just doing damage from afar. Close range, headshots galore. Keita's going to be able to get the bomb down now, and Obscene are in a very good position considering they were on eco. Crucial now, just being spotted, going into position. He's got the he does have the AWP. He's going to be hunted down. Look at that from JT on to Henry G. Only 2 members left for Infused. Hudge G does get one, but he's quickly going to be shut down. And no, he does get the kill onto Weber there. 1 versus 2. It's all up to Hudge G. He's got to make this work, and oh, look at this. JT's going all the way around. He's heard the shot, and no! Hudge G manages to do it. 4 huge kills, and Obscene are going to be kicking themselves. He just about gets that right on the last second, but 9-6. Infused brought that back, and, well, it's not over yet.
Well, I guess these teams from the UK really, you know, showing us how Counter-Strike really should be played. After all these years, it turns out Mirage is actually a team map. But here we go, this pistol round really crucial here, Banks, for Infused, because they need to level things up at 9-9. They need to win this map to take this best of 5 to a final map. And you think they can do it?
Well, only time will tell, but Infused, they might have a bit of momentum now. They might be able to push it and force into another map, but I wonder what map that'll be. Maybe then we'll get to see Nuke.
We will. Yesterday we saw what happened on Nuke. It was Obscene who won the round. The bomb has gone down on this A bomb site. Chak puts that flash down, flashes the CTs, now has to push them. Has a heck of a load of them to deal with. Chak with 3 going for the 4th. Weber shuts him down, but he is very, very low on HP, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for Infused. They will hunt him down, and they will win the round. 9-7 the score. Infused now, they will buy up those bigger and stronger weapons. I believe it was Chak with 4 kills on that pistol round, but, and this is a big but, especially with the CZ still being pretty strong and the 5.7 being a very, very strong pistol as well, you still can't rule out Obscene from winning this round and pulling off the upset.
No, you can never rule out Obscene, but Infused do have that momentum. They're starting to just really push themselves now, and they might even feel like they can pull this game back. If they can get this map, it will be tied up at 2-2, and we will go to the 5th and final map. But here we go, JKM gets one with the 5.7. Henry G does finally take him down. Keita does get one himself. These 5.7s are so dangerous that the Obscene boys use them. Oh, look at that. Nicely spotted by Red Snake there. Gets the kill onto Keita. 2 versus 3 right now. The bomb's planted in the A bomb site. Henry G only on 4 HP. Red Snake on 31. Not much health left on these guys. I've got to be careful. Oh, Cryptix rips off Henry G's head, and Hudge G's having to duck and cover right now. Nicely done though from Hudge G. Rips apart Weber. Completely caught him off guard. He was looking the other way, and now Cryptix is going to get pinned down by the 2 Galils, and Infused pick up another round. And can I dare say it, we're nearly at even Stevens, and we haven't been able to say that for a long time throughout these games.
Because it's been so one-sided to Obscene. But that aside, fair play to Obscene, obviously with the 5.7s and those pistols. They took out 3 of the 5 terrorists. You know, they set out to do, they were never, the aim was never to win the round. The aim was to try and deal as much economical damage to Infused as possible. And that explains why 3 of them are now on Galils. But Obscene, we saw them on the pistol round stack 4 players on the B bomb site. This time around, Banks, they put all 5 on the A bomb site. But unfortunately for them, it looks like Infused are heading to the opposite side of the map.
Infused have got a little bit of luck on their side finally. It's taken a while, but it's come just in the nick of time. And Obscene might be wondering how slow Infused are playing it right now, but they're still hanging around middle, so there's still a chance they could go A. It's all just going to be a little bit of a waiting game, and I'm liking this style of play from Infused right now. They are playing a lot smarter, and they're giving it some good thought. They're not just rushing in and throwing away rounds, but yeah, it does look like they're going to be heading towards the B bomb site. Hudge G has spotted one. He's been dropped to 13 health though, and that's just from JT's USP. Nades go out into the A bomb site. The bomb is going to happily, it's Henry G, he's going to happily go into the B bomb site and plant. There's no CTs there. His team have done the scouting for him. Crucial gets the first kill on to JT.
What worries me now is that Infused actually think that the Obscene players are still on the bomb site. They've got to be careful because they're stampeding from behind them from apps, and they're going to hear them soon. Unless they're walking. Are they walking? Looks like they are now, so they could take them by surprise. Particularly if they catch someone who's not looking, but no, they're going to go for the exit frags instead, which is understandable.
Yeah, they're getting all set up and ready. The person they've got to be careful of is Crucial, who could come all the way around them.
It'd be great if they managed to pick up an AK-47, but none of them are really coming their way, because it will obviously make it easier for them financially come the next round as well. But they're still going to try and hunt them down, so fair play to them, and they are going to actually run into him. Cryptic spots Crucial with 2, Hudgy gets the frag, and unfortunately all but one of the Obscene players fall. No AKs or Galil salvaged, but hey, they got a kill at least.
Well, we're finally at even Stevens. We haven't been able to say that. It has been all in the favour of Obscene on the previous maps. But 9-9 is your score. And Infused, they are fighting to stay in this. So they've now got all the AKs in their hands. 1 Galil up on Chak, sorry. And AWP up for Keita. I'm surprised we haven't seen that from Infused yet. I know they're probably going to be careful with their money, but they're going to want to have to halt this mid-aggression. Now the smokes and flashes go over. They're going to go for their smoke bomb plant trick. Jakem comes out though. He spots one, gets taken down quickly though. But Henry G kills his own teammate. That's not what you want. Crucial onto Jakem there. It's 4 versus 3 in favour of Obscene right now. Molotov goes down into the smoke there, and well, Cryptic, he can't quite see anyone, but oh, he nicely done. Gets Henry G on the way in CT spawn. JT onto Red Snake. His own smoke was blinding him. JT takes down Crucial, and Obscene are gonna grab the round. Huge round for them. 4 members still alive, and well, it was going to be 10-9, and just as Infused make it a draw, Obscene are going to go and take the lead.
Yep, as expected, they are on the CT side here on Mirage, and I think one thing that's going to be really interesting for us to watch is how Keita holds mid as a CT with that AWP. But actually, by the looks of things, it looks like he's not going to go mid this time. He's going to go towards the A-bomb site. So where is he going to take that up? He's actually going to go into connector and trying to get a frag there. But he's probably going to end up with a firefight up against Crucial sometime soon. It'll be really interesting to see who wins that battle, because again, Henry was talking to me a few days ago about how good he thinks Crucial is, but so far it looks like Crucial may go down. His teammate definitely did, thanks to JT. Jacob sneaks up. See you later, Hoods G, is Henry G. His right hand man is not too far behind, and Obscene know exactly what's going on here. They've rotated all their men round already.
Well, the key thing that Obscene need to do here is make sure they box in the T side. They don't want to fall in back. There's still a minute on the clock. Cryptic getting the nades, and they haven't actually made it into the site yet, so they're wasting a little bit of their grenades here, but they've got to be so careful right now. Crucial checking every corner. He's looking for these CTs, but they're all in a similar area, and Henry G's actually made it into the site, and he's just got to be careful. Keita might be able to see someone's head if he's careful. Crucial in a prime position with the AWP. He's going to jump over, get shot at though, and has forced the fall back. Did he just see him? Yes, he does. Jacob gets the kill onto Crucial. They're going to try to get this bomb down. It's Henry G planting it. He's got no armor at all right now, and only a Galil, but he shoots Jacob in the back, and they thought it was B. They went to rotate back. It is A. Weber gets the kill. It's all up to Jack right now. Jacob finishes them off, and it's going to be 11-9 in favour of Obscene right now. And, well, when the going gets tough, Obscene just push Infused even further down the ladder.
They most certainly do, and financially, it's tough. It's very tough for Infused. We can see a force buy. Nope, pistols coming out, and they know that they've got no room for error. But if they manage to win this eco round, they could completely cripple the Obscene economy. And notice that last round, Team Infused, after they went 2 men down, they waited on a ramp, hoping that Obscene, after rotating men towards A, would rotate men back. But they only decided to rotate 1 man back, who was actually stood on top of the B-bomb site, so they knew that it wasn't going to be a B, but this is most certainly going to be an A. Jacob to try and mow them down. He's running out of ammo. It's Ring of Roses, and, well, he's going to find a pocket full of frags there, the Obscene players. Red Snake surrounded, and Red Snake falls to his death. 12-9 in favour of Obscene. Infused really failing to do anything with the eco banks. They look lost, and I think the fat lady may have just sunk, particularly if Infused don't win this round, which is a buy round for them. I'm not even sure if they have an AWP, whether they can afford it. Well, no, they can't. It
was all AKs round for them. Keita's playing a big part at the moment, and look at this, Weber's got his AWP as well. 3 or 2 M4s, even a 1 AK up on the CT side, and well, Infused pretty much have to get this round. They can't afford to have to go to another eco. And Henry G started it off as he means to go on. Takes down Weber through the smoke. Nice spot by him. Chak now making his way onto the A side. He's just going to go try climb up and see if he can pick someone off. Really and truly, Keita needs to get his AWP primed and ready and try and get a pick. He needs to turn this into a 4 versus 4. Because the current one-man advantage is going to play a huge part in Team Infused. And now look at the boost into the window. They've got to be careful of this. Red Snake's the man who's been boosted up, and he could cause a real problem for Obscene right now. JT hanging around the back. He's just checking everywhere. Chak hasn't made his way into the A-bomb site yet, and Infused are playing this incredibly slow right now. Smokes are going down on the A-bombs. Like Red Snakes come all the way around. There are no CTs around there. They're going to assault it. JChem goes down at the hands of Red Snake. JT's there, gets his head ripped off by Hudgy. Keita couldn't even put his AWP out as Red Snake comes around the corner. It's all up to Cryptic, who's just going to save because this is pointless. Infused actually managed to keep 5 members alive for once and perfectly assault that A-bomb site.
Yeah, definitely. And credit where it's due for Team Infused for finally deciding to do something slightly out the ordinary. They decided to boost Red Snake into window room, and that obviously allowed him to flank from behind and flank through the jungle area, which allowed him to get the frag onto the guy just underneath Apps. And the CT wasn't expecting it, and you have to ask questions of Obscene Esports. Why was no one on their behalf preventing that? Why was no one in jungle making sure that not only no one pushes short, but also make sure that no one pushes window room like that and flanks around the corner? So 12-10 the score. Obscene Esports finally, Team Infused have cracked them open. And let's see whether they're going to continue to crack them open, because at the moment the money's flowing for Obscene. So Infused, if they want to get back into this game, they've got to win this round as well.
Well, another double AWP setup from Obscene. They've got the money for it, but Weber needs to make sure he's hitting these shots. Keita can't afford to get picked off, and here we go. Weber's in a really good position right now. He shouldn't get flashed from this position when they fire him all over. Taking their time with it though, and Obscene Cryptic checking for the boost. He's heard the call. He knows it's going to go down. Weber's been forced to fall back. It's all happening in this B bomb site. The fire's down. One goes down, but Cryptic's quickly taken down. Weber was rendered useless but due to the smoke. Henry G comes in and picks him off as well. JT down at the hands of Henry G. He's been a monster right now. 3 kills for him. He's got to be careful though, because JChem is just coming around behind him. He's going to get the bomb plant, and well, Chak's there as well on 100 health, and JChem's just having a little bit of fun in the bomb site on his own right now. Gets the kill onto Chak. Oh my god, so close, but Henry G, 4 kills, huge for him. Makes it 12-11, and this is getting very close now on Mirage.
It is, and the question at hand now is, because Obscene Esports individually, their money is all over the place. Cryptics could buy up for one of them, but let's see what they opt to do. What have they opted to do? They've opted to eco it, so most likely we are going to see Infused make it even Steven, which is going to give them a way back into this game. And look at this, Red Snake I think may have spotted that potential boost at window room. Cryptics is going to go to peek again. Is he going to peek mid or just try and watch that catwalk / short area? It seems like he's going to play it passive, and yeah, he knows he's been spotted. He's falling back, he's doing the intelligence thing, but let's see what Infused can do here.
Wow, Obscure again. I've done it again. I continue to say Obscure. I seem to want to rename this team. Obscene even are making their way around, and the 5-7s are so dangerous. They keep pulling these out on the eco rounds and doing the unthinkable. Look at Keita now, just onto Crucial, dropping him to 44 health. Hudgy down already. JChem hanging in there on 1 health, and well, Obscene do have a 1-man advantage, but they don't have the guns in their hands to make it work for them just now.
Let's see whether they can utilise this 1-man advantage. The bomb is going to drop back from towards the B bomb site and make its way back towards T spawn. So it looks like Infused might dedicate over to the A bomb site. They're just going to leave someone lurking on short, just lurking at mid. That man is going to be crucial to try and make a bit of noise, but here we go. He has made his way into connector. Cryptics hasn't spotted this. JT knows exactly what's coming.
Oh!
There's the P250 up close and personal, and JT, the 1-man army, wins the eco for Obscene Esports. Brilliant play, ironically, from the Infused man.
Obscene are absolutely monstrous with their pistols. Tech 9s, 5.7s, P250s, it doesn't matter, they just dome heads.
That's the thing about the P250, it's an incredibly cheap pistol, but when you can get really, really up close like that, it's a one-shot headshot kill, even when your opponent has a helmet on. So Infused, they're going to be gutted, and they've force bought here, Banks. 4 Galils and 1 Tech 9. If they fail to make this work for them, then we're most likely going to see Obscene on match point.
Well, 13-11, the guns all out, but we've got Red Snake on a Tech 9, not ideal for this round. Infused look like they're going to favour this B site again. They've had the most luck here. Cryptix is putting himself in a good position. He didn't manage to get that nade off. Gets first kill. Weber gets one as well. Nicely done by the Obscene boys. And oh my god, Chuck came in not with the bomb, just to do some distractions. It's all up to Red Snake now. He's all on his own. He's got a Tech 9 and he gets finished off by Keita. Very smooth round for Obscene, and Infused look down and out once again. They just can't keep their heads up, it seems. They lose this confidence.
Well, it was a gamble to go for the force buy anyways, but I understand why they wanted to do it. So, because they went for it, it didn't work out too well for them. They are now going to try and play JT at his own game with their own P250s, with Hoods only the player going for the Tech 9, because it is a little bit more expensive than the P250. So let's see where they're going to go. Henry's decided to go underground. He's just all eyes on window room here, Banks, to see if he can get a frag. But I think what we could end up see here is a boost into window room, and then they'll all wrap round A, because they have Sack in on ramp as well.
Well, Team Infused got the smoke down. They're looking to see if they can just grab a glimpse of any CTs right now. They've seen it, just got to make sure they don't push out and do anything silly. And oh, nicely done by Cryptix. He spotted that. He knows that there could have been a potential window boost there. Jacob goes out to have a look at Connector. No one was there at that time, and well, he's got 2 terrorists right below window room looking up for Cryptix to make a mistake and poke out. He's got to keep it defensive. He's got to stay passive for the meantime. This will be match point if Obscene managed to pick up this round, and Infused needs to do everything they can to stop this from happening.
Keita will have heard this.
Keita could have heard all of that. If he jumps down soon, it could be... Oh, he's playing it safe. He's going to head towards the B site, and Hudgy and Henry G are on their way into the B site. Go out there. Flash comes through. Head spotted by Cryptix. He gets 2. Can he get the third? Tries to. Can't quite land it onto Red Snake. Finally finishes him off. Keita gets another one as well. Cryptix and Keita locking this down. It's all up to Jack right now. He's on 100 health for P250, but he's got a little bit of a leg work to do to make this work for him.
Well, certainly does. He's managed to make his way behind the CTs here, but now Jacob heard him, and that is going to leave Obscene on match point. And Banks, let's take a look back at what we've seen so far. I mean, who's been your player of this grand final?
I think it would have to be JT. JT has been impressive non-stop.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
We said he could potentially be the man of the match, the MVP, and so far he deserves it. He's been the point man as such. But really, Obscene have just flat out destroyed Infused throughout.
Infused don't look the team they looked yesterday.
No, not even close. And look at that, not the start Infused wanted. Potential last round of this whole game of the finals. They have to win this, and Obscene just get the one-man advantage early on. And Infused again, look how split out they are. They need to be careful. They cannot get pushed. They need someone to give them a good poke. And oh wow, Hudge G takes a 56 damage nade towards him.
Well, Sack slowly but surely searching for the head of JT, but he is down to only 11 points of health. And let's see whether his teammate in Hudgy can save the day by flanking. He does. Hudgy with 1. Keita gets the return frag, and the return frag's here for Obscene. Crucial, no pun intended. Red Snake drops JT and leaves things at 3-on-3, but the bomb is ticking.
Infused do not want to give up yet. They've got in a fight with everything they've got inside them. It is going right down to the wire. The bomb is down. 3 versus 3. We've got 100 health on Weber. Keita does go down now. And now Cryptix got to be careful. Check onto Cryptix. Infused are hanging in there. They've only got to deal with Weber right now. He's got an AK-47. Crucial gets him down. And Infused live to fight another day. We're still on match point. But it's now 15-12. Infused hanging on by a thread. but the money is still there for Obscene to continue without having to eco.
Exactly, but if they lose this particular round, things might start to get tight, might start to get difficult for them. And bear in mind, guys, we do need a winner for this map. So, hey, even if it finishes at 15-all, we will have an overtime to decide the winner of this map. And I don't think any of these players can take an overtime. I don't think they have it in them anymore. It's been a long, long day already.
And it's been a really long day for Obscene because they had to play the lower bracket games where Infused haven't played since last night. And Obscene, again, we can see Weber's set up with his AWP on B. Fires one through the smoke, but won't get anything there. And, well, Peter went to push out window, but luckily HUDG's just started spamming a little bit before nice nade comes over from Cryptic. He knows the players are there, he knows they're all grouping up, and Red Snake right now is just holding that tight angle. All a little bit quiet as it stands, and potential last round of the whole of Epic 14.
Wouldn't surprise me if they try to actually boost someone into window room again, Infused. That's when they've had most of their luck, but it looks like they are actually going to scurry all the way back round towards the B bomb site. Down goes Cryptics, but look at who it is. It's Weber hiding at bench. Keita's coming to join in on the action as well.
Whoa!
There is yet another frag. He spots another player in HUDG. He'll be calling it. HUDG playing this very, very safely. What's important now is that Infused get the bomb down and just don't peek Keita and his AWP.
Well, the bomb is down, it's ticking away, it's 3 versus 3 once again. Infused are doing everything they can to stay up. HUDG gets one, but Keita quickly replies. Keita does go down. Crucial and Henry G make it work. 15-3, we're still on match point, but look at the money for Obscene. They're probably going to eco this round. They're obviously having a discussion about it now. They're getting their pistols out. You can see the 5.7s are being bought. And if they manage to win this on an eco, that would be pretty damn impressive. They've had a good luck so far, but this could go right down to the wire.
Yeah, they definitely managed to finish things in style. However, the right decision from Obscene to fly up and try and make sure that Infused can't build any momentum. But look at this, Cryptic's finally changing his position round, getting caught out, but will get the frag nonetheless. Here's someone coming to his right. Gets a double. Weber joins in on the action, and let's see whether Obscene can finally put an end to this game. Keita with the nade, spots Henry, tries to drop him, but it's the G brothers to cause havoc here as they edge closer and closer to tying this game up.
Oh, nicely done by Cryptic. He heard the bomb to be planted. He does his best and does manage to stop it from being planted. It's all up to Chak right now. JT and Cryptic to take on Chak, potentially the last round of Epic 14. JT on 100 health, Cryptic's on 4, Chak on 100, but he's got no flashes, no grenades at all. He's got to do this off pure smarts. He's been spotted, he's been tagged, he's on 83 health. He's literally behind the other wall to Cryptic's. Oh, and it goes on 4 health. Good game. It's all over. 16-13. Obscene Esports take the win. They are the winners of Epic LAN 14. Absolutely phenomenal bit of Counter-Strike, and what a crazy day. Infused, the #1 seed here, they were expected to come in and win and show the UK what they had put together, and then Obscene to come out and just demolish them 2 maps in a row. This is the closest game we've seen between these two teams, and even then, Infused just weren't on their A game.
No, they weren't. Again, like you said, we saw these two teams playing a best of 3 yesterday, and it was a simple 2-1 win to Infused. Granted, the games were close, like what we just saw in Mirage, but you've got to think back to Cash and think back to Inferno. Inferno in particular. Infused just didn't show up on Inferno. So, that's going to be it.
Well, guys, thank you very much for everyone to joining in and watching. 16k viewers we ended on. Absolutely amazing for a UK LAN. Easy skins, easy life. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be very happy with your winnings after a game like that. We're going to be signing out from Epic LAN. Obscure Esports, I've said it again, Obscene Esports, I'm never going to get this right. Obscene Esports take Epic 14, they walk away with the cash prize. Infused comes second. It's going to be back to the drawing board for them. Hopefully they stick it out and stay together, because they have got the potential. What you just saw from Infused was not them. They were not on their A game. They were not playing as if you would expect them to do so. Kyanite, any final words from you, my friend?
Well, I just want to clarify, I did not put skins on Infused.
Yes, none of us admins or team bet. You're not allowed
I'm
to
just
do
very
that on
tired.
CSGO
I'm
Lounge.
just very tired, yeah. But anyways.
Kind of like sat there like, oh no.
Yeah, I lost skins, I lost 4 up Asimos.
Look, what it was is before this game, Kai and I actually wrote in CSGO betting. He always gives a little bit of tips and helps, and you did say to go for Infused.
I think the the main reason I'm disappointed, obviously I didn't lose skins, but disappointed because there was a lot of hype around this new Infused lineup. Like we've said it before, and I'll say it again, we want a proper UK team to come together, particularly with the experienced duo of players we all love from previous versions of the game, like Henry G and Hoods G, and we want them to come together and start challenging for major events. Now we saw the FM Toxic lineup somewhat almost creep over the line in the Katowice Last Chance qualifiers. And Team Infused, again, a team, a lot of hype around them. They've come to this event coming to win, and they've just gotten beat by a mixed team. And it's unfortunate because I really, really want them to succeed. That's why I seem a bit down in the dumps. But no, I didn't lose any skins.
Well, for Infused, the key thing here is to work out what the issues are. Stick together.
Yeah, exactly.
Stick together. Don't fold, and actually continue working on this. We've got I-Series coming up. They've got to get themselves ready and focused for that. Take a couple of days break, and hopefully they'll come back to fight another day. But huge congratulations to Obscene Esports. Massive, massive work by them. Huge games, and well, you guys will be able to check out the VODs if you want to go look back or you missed any games. But thank you guys for joining. I've been Banks Esports. This is my co-commentator Kai Knight. We also had Hosselot casting with us yesterday and today as well. Absolute great work from the whole team here, and big thanks to Epicland and all the admins. We'll see you next time.